Hey guys, it's me. I'm really sorry about the low-tech video, but this is just kind of where I'm at right now. I'm really busy, but I told Dave that I didn't want to not make a video, so here we are, making a video with my iPhone, which is gonna be great. But I've been doing a lot of thinking about my future. You know, I just turned 21, and you guys were so great. I mean, I was literally just in tears for the video you guys made for me, and it was great, and I loved it. And I can't thank you enough. Best birthday present ever. Thank you guys. But like I said, I've been thinking a lot about my future, and I've always been the kind of guy that just wished that I could plan everything out and have it set so that my future was guaranteed, everything was going to be great. But, you know, that's just not realistic. To steal a little bit from one of my favorite movies, I've talked about it a little bit, Love, you know, you can plan and plan and plan, but ultimately you eventually realize you're not in control. You know, and to some degree you can control, you know, the people you're around and the environment you're in, but ultimately you're not in control. No one is, you know. This isn't, I don't control every little detail. There are going to be things that are going to be beyond my control, things that I can't take care of, but that doesn't stop me from planning. You know, I used to think that I was going to be a Marine sniper, and I was going to be all that, and then I was going to be a musician because I wanted to be a rock star, you know, like everyone eventually wants to be. But then eventually I got to the point where it was like, you know what, that's not going to work out either, so now I'm going to go and do the thing I'm doing now, which is music business and recording and that fun stuff, which is great, except for the whole management aspect of it. Management is kind of miserable. But, you know, you've got this future, and I was thinking, it's so, nothing is guaranteed, and nothing I've tried to plan. Like, I used to think that, okay, when I went and did the Disney college program, I was going to go, and I was going to love it, and I was going to be great, and then I was like, you know what, and I can just go, and I can go back and work at Disney when I graduate. But now it's starting to look like that might not work out, and ultimately I'm scared. If I'm a little shaky, it's because I've had a lot of Red Bull, but I am scared. I'm terrified that things aren't going to work out. That as much as I plan, and as much as I want to do this, and as much as I want to make things happen, and I want to record, and I want to do that, I have to look at this industry, and I look at it, and I'm like, I'm terrified. Am I going to be able to get a job? You know, I'm getting old now. I graduate in about a year, and then I have to go get a real boy job, and I have to make money, and I have to pay for things. And what if things don't work out the way I'm planning them to? And I'm genuinely and honestly terrified, because I have so many different contingency plans, and I have planned so many different possibilities, so many different eventualities that may or may not happen, and I'm terrified. It horrifies me that maybe things really just don't work out, and I'm not able to get a paying job for a while, or who knows what, and that just, I don't know. How do you guys deal with that? You know, I'm dealing with, I don't have a solution. I don't have some advice to give you guys at this point. All I know is that I'm not in control, no matter how much I try to plan and how much I try to put this and that into exactly where I want it to be, and to control things. But I've got all these things coming up in the future, and I'm super busy trying to make sure that my future, I have the most opportunities as possible. But it's the future, and no one knows it. And it scares me, and honestly, this is me coming to ask you, not so much for advice, but wondering how you deal with it. How do you deal with the concept that things are going to get crazy busy, and you're going to have to deal with stuff, and there is no guarantee whether things are going to work out or not? And because for me, the best thing I can do is to honestly just live for today. And I've talked about this, but I just try to make the best of the day and go forward. But if you continually ignore the future, all that's going to happen is that it will slap you in the face, like, haha, I'm here, what you going to do now? And you'll just be like, oh no, the future is now. And that's not a good place to be. But that's where I'm at today. And you tell me what's going on. Anyway, DFTBA, I give I can't do it because of the thing. But yeah, that's where I'm at. And DFTBA, happy Valentine's for those who actually care. I don't. But to Omar, we'll see you tomorrow. Yay for you, you get the Valentine's video.